When I build a town or a city, I don't draw it out on paper. I focus on important people, groups, places, and people related to those places. And then I might have a few random people written down that you might meet if you're just randomly walking around the town or city. It's like, who is the mayor? Is there a mayor? Do they have an assistant? Is that person going to be important? Or potentially they could be? And I'm always doing medieval fantasy, so there's going to be guards, probably a captain of the guards, and some other guards, and they got to have names, and so I'll make a little list of guards. And then I'll mention places like Town Hall or a Merchant's Market or something like that, and then I'll write down any people that are tied to those locations that are important. And then, what about businesses? Are there inns, taverns, a blacksmith shop, a Fletcher shop, some type of item shop somewhere? What's it called? Who owns it? Who are potential other people working there? That's all written down. Now, this is all going into a list. I'm not writing out paragraphs for who each NPC is. I'm just getting a place, giving them a name, adding some details like if they're male, what race, etc., etc. But it's usually within a single line. Are there quests or jobs or other types of options that are a track that players can choose to get on if they want to within a sandbox? Yes, they will be fitted in, and any new NPCs that are needed for that, they're added to the list. Beyond that, I have an idea of what the place looks like, what the town or city looks like, what buildings look like. So I can give, that some description to the players so they have an idea of what the place looks like, what they're walking into, what the environment is like, what the atmosphere is like. And then from there, I am ready to improvise within the town, within the city, with the characters going around to these different places, meeting people, the whole 9 yards. From there, me and the players and their characters are going to develop that place, to grow that place. We will flesh out the location, the non-player characters from in-gameplay experience. From me needing to improvise what the NPCs are going to say, so I'm developing who they are. And from you taking your character and going to the location so we can talk about details, what's at that shop, and really develop out what we know about this place. And that is how we will bring that place to life, through that experience, through gameplay. You don't have to break your head drawing a map of each town or each city. All you got to do is make sure that you have vital information. And really, a lot of it you got to improvise in. You're not going to write down every word that, say, the captain of the guards is going to say to the characters. So you're just giving yourself an idea of who they are. The captain of the guards, here's his name, he's male, whatever type of race he is. And maybe a note or two that's worth putting down, but you don't need to put much, because really what you're going to do is develop that in the gaming session. Now, as you develop that, of course, now you add information in after a session. Now you go back and check your notes, what's worth adding. Maybe even something has changed. Maybe you changed something, because until something goes into the game, it's not set in stone. Only when you finally introduce something is that thing set in stone the way it is. Before that moment, nothing is set in stone. To me, there is a middle ground for prep. You prep what you need. Then you really will understand that you don't really want to put all the work in by yourself right away. You and your players are a team, and how the players get to help you develop the world is through the gaming session, through the in-game experience. They're not going to be outside of the game helping you make the town and all the secrets, no. But where they will help you develop that town and the places around it and the non-player characters is through interacting with the town, with the non-player characters, and so on. But if you do too much prep work, you're not really leaving much room for the players to have an effect in helping you grow the world. Okay, anyway, there is some food for thought. For now, take care. You know what you can do? You can hit the like button. You can share the video. Oh, and there's another button you can press. That one that lets you subscribe to my channel for more content. Oh yeah, there's that bell thing. You can press that so you know when I've uploaded a new video right away.